Christmas Eve, it has become a family tradition where me and my dad we make Christmas cookies, and we like to watch, a Christmas movie while we make the Christmas cookies. And for the last 5 or 6 years, it's been our tradition to every year while we cook those Christmas cookies, we turn on "It's a Wonderful Life." And I remember the first time I watched "It's a Wonderful Life," and I thought it was a really compelling story. And over the years, as I've gotten older and my brain has gotten bigger and I've become wiser, It's a Wonderful Life has just become a really fantastic film for me to watch. There's a great lesson in there for you to learn. And yeah, I thought I'd talk about it today since it's Christmas Eve. How you doing, everybody? It's your boy King Beam. Just want to, spend a couple minutes with you on Christmas Eve and talk about why I love It's a Wonderful Life so much, and to, teach you guys the lesson that I learned from it. Hopefully you can get something out of this video. So, It's a Wonderful Life. It's about this man named George Bailey, right? And he lives in a town called Bedford Falls. And throughout his life, he has gone through a lot of mishaps. When he was a child, his brother was drowning in a freezing pool, and he decided to save his brother, and because of that he went deaf in one ear. And so then, when he got older, he was working at this drugstore or whatever, and the owner of the drugstore, I think his son had died, and then he was messing up the prescriptions, and he was going to sell people poison. And he stopped the guy from doing that, but the guy was like drunk or whatever, and he like beat him up for it. But he did stop people from getting poisoned, took a beating out of it. Let's see, when he got older, he saved up a lot of money, and after he graduated college, he was going to go explore the world. But then his dad died, and his dad owned this business, and so instead of going to explore the world, he decided that he was going to give that money that he was going to use to explore the world. He was going to give it to his little brother to use as his college tuition, and he was going to run his father's business until his little brother got done with college. So then his brother would run the business, and he could go finally, chase his dreams or whatever. So then after his brother graduates college, his brother gets married, and his father-in-law offers him a really high-paying job, so he doesn't end up running his dad's business. And so then George is forced to continue running the business that he doesn't want to run. Then this guy named Mr. Potter comes along, and he's really trying to like take over the city. He's trying to run George's, family's business. He's trying to run them out of business. And so then something happens, and they get this like $8,000 like loan or whatever to do something with their company. And then since Mr. Potter's trying to run them out of business, he steals their check. And so then since their $8,000 is gone, there's like a bank inspector coming the next day, and they're going to be charged with like fraud and all these crimes and stuff. And so then everything throughout his life has culminated. He got married to the girl of his dreams or whatever, but they live in a really rundown home. Their like banister is always broke or whatever. They have 3 kids, and it's really stressful for him, and everything culminates into him just like being done with life. And he's like, I'm gonna jump in the river, I'm gonna kill myself and just be done with it because it's too much. And so then this is where the fun begins. He has a guardian angel named Clarence, and so then Clarence comes down and saves him from drowning. He jumps in the river and saves George from drowning. And so then he tells George that he's his guardian angel or whatever, and then George is like, I wish I was never born. And so then Clarence does this little magic or whatever, and so then he makes it so that George was never born. And so then George goes, they take a trip throughout his life, and they see that his brother was never saved at a very young age because George wasn't alive. So his brother died, and then George's brother, he was a hero in the war. And so then since his brother was dead, all the people that he saved in the war, they also died. The guy that owned the drugstore, he got charged with something because, you know, he was some people poisoned, you know, because George wasn't there to stop him. You know, his mom, I think, runs an orphanage now. His wife is a spinstress or something. She does something. His wife doesn't remember him. And the town of Bedford Falls is not called Bedford Falls anymore. It's called Pottersville. And, you know, the guy, Mr. Potter, he's running the city or whatever, and it's like run down with crime, and, you know, it's just a really bad place to be in, and it's not the place that it was when George was around. And so then George goes throughout his life and he sees that, you know, yeah, his life sucks, like it's bad, but he sees that without him being alive, the whole world has changed. You know, he made a really big impact. You know, he may not have felt like it, but he had a wonderful life. You know, people needed him to be there. Without him, everything is gone bad. And so then, you know, he unwishes his wish and he comes back, and there's this really great scene at the end where it culminates with him coming home and he's just wishing Merry Christmas to everybody. He's with his family, and then everybody from the town, they start to come in because they hear that they lost that check. They come in, everyone in the whole entire city starts to donate money, and it's this really great scene. And he realizes that, you know, he has a really good life, you know, and he needs this life. He needs to be there, you know, he needs to be there for other people. You know, it's not just about him, it's about others. And I really like that part where he realizes that his life matters, you know, because I've said it on this channel before, but I remember I was watching a Star Wars Theory video, and Star Wars Theory said that somebody came into his comment section, and they said that, oh, they were going to kill themselves that day, and then watching his Star Wars video caused them to not commit suicide. And something similar like that happened to me. And it's really been my goal to, like, you know, like spread joy on here on YouTube, and, like, you know, be that someone for somebody to, like, you know, tell them that, hey, you know, you matter. And I feel like that's the whole message that this movie is trying to put across. You know, you matter. Your life is not worthless. You matter. And, you know, I don't know how bad, you know, life could be, because life gets really hard sometimes. It really does. But I'm just here to let you know that, you know, your life isn't meaningless. It means something. It means something to the people around you. Somebody somewhere in this world needs you, you know. So if during this holiday season, you know, if you're feeling worthless, I just want to let you know that you are worth something. Because, you know, we see George Bailey. We see his life. Everything went downhill. But it doesn't matter. He was still needed. You know, his life, even though everything was horrible, his life wasn't worthless. And yours isn't either. And I just wanted to spread that message here on Christmas Eve. And yeah, if you're still here watching this video, thank you for coming on here. I love doing these little, I don't know, it's not serious. I mean, it is serious, but I love coming on here doing these types of videos, you know, with just like little analyzing the movie and, like, you know, getting the message out of it, and, you know, playing it back for y'all, because I get a lot of things from movies, you know. I learn a lot from movies, you know, and I feel like there's a lot to learn from film. And, you know, I like to come on here and teach you guys the lessons that I learned as well. Hey, my dog just walked in here. Here, Jack. You wanna be in a YouTube video? Come here, man. Say what's up. Say what's up to the folks, Jax. Yeah, you know. This is my dog Jax. You know, he's really cool. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the post notification bell. You know, if you want to see this little guy be happy, hit the subscribe button. All right, it'll put a smile on his face. Want to put a smile on your face, Jax? Okay. Yeah, I know. All right. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your Christmas Eve, and I'll see you all tomorrow on Christmas. All right, peace out.